Yo, hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I'm back again with another product. And well, it's this guy right here. Let me show it to you. It is this. This is the Horty garden knife garden tools. It's got a sheath. It's great for weeding, plant digging. It's 7 inches. It's a stainless steel blade. It's got a great set of cutting features. We'll get into here in a second, and a full tang walnut wood handle, obviously with the hanging hole built into it. But before we dig into it any too much further, I'm going to go ahead and talk about that right there, which means hashtag sponsored. What that just means is that the company has sent this to me so I can show you guys all about it. And I want to show you pretty much all about it. So let's dig into this and talk about how you can see this blade. It is not like overly excessively sharp, but it does have these great features of digging into the ground. This is a gardening tool. This is for you to dig in and dig out the weeds, maybe even more so in your freshly plowed garden area. Maybe you just need to go ahead and pop this into the ground. And we'll go ahead and take this outside and walk through pulling out a couple weeds and checking a few things. But basically, you dig this in. You also can pry open, maybe make a hole so you can drop a seed in and then cover it up and off you go. You're planting seeds and growing things, and maybe you can have something as beautiful as those. Of course, those are fake, so I'm just kidding. But again, great features about this one. You have this rope cutting tool right here. Let me show it to you. Rope cord cutting. Let's get that a little bit better. There you go. It's a pretty sharp feature in here. So maybe you got a box full of something, or maybe you got a gardening where you want to lay out some rope in the area. You just slice right through it and you got it. The other feature here is you got this serrated edge. While it is quite sharp right along the serrated edge, this is going to be great for if you need to cut off some of those smaller branches off of something. This thing will saw that off. Now, you also have this sharper. I say sharper, but it's not excessively sharp. It's got a good little sharpness to it, but it's not like a really super sharp knife. But this thing will give you a good little, you could use it to chop through some of those branches and some of those small saplings or something like that, or maybe even a section where you just need to chop through something. It is machined and shaved up to a small point to give you that kind of blunt cutting feature. And of course, the tip, while it's not excessively sharp, it does have the features in there, so at least that you can dig into the ground. The main intent of this is obviously you don't want to use a sharp knife blade to dig into the ground. You'll break off or dull the knife. This is meant to dig into the ground. Cool thing about this too, as well, is that you can see right there is maybe you need to, put something about 4 inches into the ground, 5 inches, 6 inches. You know by this that you can just, okay, I'm about 4 inches in. That's about where I need it. Pry it open a little bit, wiggle it around, and maybe you're supposed to drop your seeds in to make sure you're past, I don't know, a certain level of distance or something like that. Really great carved wood handle around the metal shaft of the knife tool itself, and even more so, a really robust and very stout case. So you can take this guy, put this in, and lock it on. And if you really want to, because you got the sheath sleeve here, put this on your belt, walk around your garden, knocking out all those weeds and making your garden beautiful and planting and putting stuff in there. So great tool, great for gardening. I've not really seen anything like this before for gardening wise. I'm used to those small little trowel shovel things. This is that, but like tenfold. I'd say like on steroids kind of thing, as you jokingly say, because this thing is all over it. While it's not exactly trowel shovelable, it does have a kind of a shovel surface to it. So you could use this to dig out and shovel, but you can do so much more with this. Chop through branches, cut some cord if you want to, and then saw through some small branches or whatnot. Also, because of the way it's not excessively thin, you're going to be able to beat this thing onto branches and garden pieces and stabbing into the ground and all that kind of stuff. And yet you won't probably damage this blade. It'll be able to take a beating and continue to run. That's one of the great things about this thing. So I think a pretty cool design, especially if you're really a big old garden hobbyist and you want to get everything done. You use this guy right here. So, all right.
So we are here, and a prime example of using this, right, is a multitude of uses. You've got this blade over here to help cut through any branches that you might have. What I'm doing here, you can use that to cut right through branches. That thing is pretty darn good. Prime example, look at that. You can figure out that you're 2 inches into the soil, right? This thing can dig in, get your plants or whatever debris you're trying to clear out. Prying, doing your yard work, mulching up a bit. So how many times have you guys seen your yard string like this, the really thick stuff? Check it out, right? Sliced right through it. A little bit of work, slices right through it. I mean, what a useful tool. Digging down to however many inches you need to, slice through. You got a little knife edge to kind of chop through a few things if you need to, kind of like an axe, and then your serrated edge. This actually is going to go camping with me. I like the use and versatility of this blade, and the handle too. It's just such a nice product, and that it comes with this. This will be a camping essential.
All right, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.